Yeah, technical difficulties here, guys. We're apparently still streaming.
Are we? Because we're not on. And Rice Master just messaged me saying the same thing.
At least on my end, we do appear to be online.
Is your button on OBS that says start streaming, is it available to be pushed?
No.
No, we're going live again.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
it
right.
was just a drop.
All right. So we apologize, folks. Having some technical issues here. But
Okay, awesome timing. But yeah, what were we talking about?
talking about Kickstarter and its ability to start games
Yes, yes.
and movies as well.
Yeah.
Um,
So for visual novels, I think that it hasn't been flooded quite with visual novels yet. So it's a good thing for them right now, obviously. But
yeah.
if it gets to that point, and the thing is that visual novel fans, they've been wanting this sort of thing. So there's a lot of people that were willing to give a lot of money to get these projects off the ground because it's like, oh yes, I've been wanting this, and this is a really huge property that I love, or both and or, um, and because of that, they easily took off. But for smaller projects, they're probably going to have a bit of a tougher time. And like I said, if this sort of thing starts getting flooded, uh, the money obviously gets split,
Yeah.
and then it becomes more difficult.
Well,
So
I follow horror movies a lot, and a lot of horror movie projects are started via Steam now because,
you mean Kickstarter, right?
or excuse me, yeah, Kickstarter. Because Hollywood, just they're not really, I guess, interested in producing classic horror movies. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and of course, a lot of indie horror games, and it's really cool, man. I really like it.
Kickstarter's big now.
Yep. So I guess if you're interested in getting a copy of Clannad, man, you better support it. Do you know if you can
I,
still support it at this point, or?
I don't know if the Kickstarter is still going on. Because the thing is, the Kickstarter was going on in December, and I was like, dude, I am already buying shit
Yeah.
in Kickstarter right now, or Kickstarter in December.
Yeah,
So
it's a very busy month.
yeah, so I was like, this is not a good time for me to donate.
Yeah.
So let's see if it's still going on. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's oh man, it's got 20 hours left.
Oh, really? Wow.
So
Well,
by the time this goes up on YouTube, no. But while we're streaming it, yes.
all right.
It has
So,
raised $496,641.
man. So if you want your box copy,
Yeah, and it hit all of its stretch goals at $380,000.
man.
So
Wow.
they've got like an additional over like 100, almost $120,000 over their max, stretch goal. So they did all right, I'd say.
Yeah. I would say so.
I'm
So
gonna check out the Grisaya one because I know that one's still going on because it came on after the Kalanad one. So let's see what that one is at. Just a little bit of research here on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Or rather, Grisaya, the Grisaya trilogy. So this is 3 games that they are kickstarting here. It's got 23 days to go. It is at $348,424 as of right now.
Wow.
So yeah, that one's doing all right as well. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that they hit all their stretch goals, at least the initial ones they had. I don't know if they added more.
Unreal, man.
Yeah.
So hey, I mean, there's still anime and visual novel fans out there, which is good.
Oh yeah, visual novels are bigger than ever. I have no idea about anime because I don't really watch much anime.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really follow anime that much. So is it possible to drown a vampire?
I could not tell you.
I just drowned a Chinese vampire. Very interesting. Now I'm fighting, I believe this is the last boss, actually, of this little expansion for Sleeping Dogs, which I really liked a lot, man. It's a lot of fun. I just always like over-the-top crazy stuff. I wouldn't mind if they made a whole game with this kind of horror movie thing going on.
Yeah. And it is not just me with the stutter, just so you know. So we'll definitely have to turn down the bit rate next time.
Yeah, we will. This is definitely a an ongoing thing.
Yeah,
So
we'll get it.
yeah, yeah. We apologize, everyone.
He said the audio is perfect though, so
Okay, well
at
that's
least the most important part is getting through, right? Since this is podcasting.
yeah. This is a podcast, but we would like the video to be nice as well.
That would be nice, but one step at a time, right?
Yeah, I
But yeah,
mean it's always possible to, I guess, record off air, but it'd be really nice to continue doing it live.
yeah. This way, a little bit of Twitch love and a little bit of YouTube love.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
Yeah,
again, thank you to those who are watching us live. We really appreciate it and welcome your feedback.
indeed.
We'll do it live.
That's right. You said it.
Yep, exactly.
But I think that's going to be the end of my visual novel tirade for the show. I think I've talked probably about visual novels during the show for like 40 minutes today or something. So,
it's all good, man.
there you go. Plenty of VN love on this show.
That's right.
Moving on from that, and moving a little bit onto some creepy action. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is on its way. Because,
Aha! Speaking of horror,
yeah, because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 didn't come quick enough, so got to get 3 out.
that game is incredibly freaky, man.
It is freaky,
I haven't
but
played the second one, but
Five Nights at Freddy's is a weird beast because I feel like you only need to play one of them to really get all you need out of what Five Nights at Freddy's is.
yeah, I agree with that.
The second one, it added some different mechanics and stuff, but each level just kind of gets harder, but you already kind of know more or less what's going to happen. A lot of people, I mean, I might get some heat for saying this. This game is mostly just YouTube bait. Frankly, it's made as much for PewDiePie and Markiplier as it is for anyone else. I think
Very entertaining guys.
they're entertaining, though many people have many other things to say about them. But those guys, like, I enjoy watching them if I'm in the mood, but they can also be really annoying. So it is what it is. But those guys give it a ton of promotion by putting it on other channels because they're both so popular, especially PewDiePie, obviously.
Yeah, that guy is making. I wish we were making the kind of money he was making doing this.
Doesn't everybody?
Hey,
everybody
let's-
but Bill Gates wishes they were making, the kind of money that those guys, well, particularly PewDiePie, was making.
Let's
Honestly,
start
you have
a
to figure out how to
Kickstarter.
appeal to a much younger demographic if you want to be as popular as PewDiePie.
That is very true. Well, you basically have to scream into a microphone.
Yeah, pretty
Almost,
much.
right?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's what I've understood so far.
That seems to be
I don't
the
think
key.
that that's really giving them quite enough credit for what they do, but
Oh no, but then they really do. PewDiePie's like average age is like half our age. Like his
Yeah.
average viewer is
I think
quite
it's
young.
probably between like 9 and like 15.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people really watch games in our age group, to be honest. Because, some of us, me in particular, are approaching that 30-year-old thing. So, can't help it. just a sigh there, man.
Yeah.
So, I don't
remember when I
know.
was young.
Nah, we're still young. But,
yeah, I know.
but
Not
yeah,
quite using the walker yet.
I
Getting
don't
there.
I don't know how many people in our age demographic have time to watch games. Is more what I'm saying.
Well,
it's
okay.
like,
Here's the thing. I don't watch TV. I watch games. I'm a weird guy. What can I say? I don't have cable in my room. I don't care about it.
Yeah,
I watch Northern Lion. I watch Rock Lee Smile. I watch tons of other guys like that. I watch occasionally Total Biscuit. I watch these content creators that I kind of really enjoy, and I just watch their stuff. It is what it is, man. I don't really worry that much because I feel like so much TV now I just don't care about, and that's generalizing greatly.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
why I
fair.
Which is
watch
funny because we're like in the
Netflix.
golden age of television.
Yeah.
Television is experiencing a renaissance.
It
It's got
really
some
is.
extremely good content right now.
I know that there's some good shows now.
I mean, it's
but
not
when
reality
I
TV like a couple of years ago.
exactly like the era when I didn't watch any TV was that era when it's like all you could turn on was fucking reality TV everywhere.
Yeah, it
So
was rough there for a couple of years.
Look, I got to be honest with you. Like HBO has just changed the game. A lot of people have started following suit with the way that HBO has made their television, and this has actually started bleeding over into basic cable now, because they're still competing for the same viewers. And they're also competing with a lot of other things. They're trying to make people watch television because they have so many other options. So the quality of a lot of television shows is just skyrocketed. There are a lot of really good programs on.
It's like watching
Yeah.
a movie now almost. You know?
and I know so many people are excited that the new season of television is here. So
I mean, like The
it's
Walking
just
Dead.
me personally.
Dude.
I'm just saying, I'm not. It's not fair for me to generalize television like that. I'm just saying that that's not what I spend my time doing, and I know that most people don't do what I do. But I am saying that it's becoming more and more common for people to be like, I don't really need to watch television.
Oh yeah.
I will find another way to entertain myself because there's so many ways to do it now. That's why TV ratings have plummeted so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. That's why people are trying to make better quality television because viewers are just not going to watch crap anymore.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if I have an entertaining guy on YouTube sitting there and cracking joke after joke that makes me laugh, I'm happy.
Yeah.
So
And as
I
long as
can do
you're
something else. I can play a game, or anything like that while I'm listening to this. So, it is what it is. It's fine
yeah,
with me.
I mean, as long as that is what entertains you, that's awesome.
Exactly. And all I'm saying is that I think that sort of thing is not. It's going to only get more common rather than less common.
Yeah, well, I know a guy I work with. He doesn't watch any TV either, and he is well aware of who PewDiePie is because
Yeah, I mean, most people who use the internet with any sort of frequency know who PewDiePie is now. Which is fucking nuts. But
yeah,
I subscribed to him when he was not that big.
I'm going to disagree to some degree. I really think that the older you get, the more you're going to run into people who don't know who PewDiePie is. I found out about PewDiePie like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
I had no idea
Wow.
who this guy was.
You said the older you get?
The older like if you follow the demographic.
Oh
the
yeah,
demographics,
I'm not saying how old someone is. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying
I'm
it's
just
only
saying
going to
that-
get more common.
There are a lot of people who use the internet who are our age have no idea who PewDiePie is. Then as you continue to move up the people who still use the internet, like I bet by the time you get past 35, like almost no one knows who PewDiePie is.
Probably.
Even if
don't
they're regular
know
internet
about
users.
that. I understand where you're coming from, and I agree. The correlation being that they have too many other things to do than to sit around watching video games on the internet.
Well, if I ever have that problem, then
Just
that's not cool.
Well, because it's just the thing is there are really two requirements mainly to knowing who PewDiePie is, and if you don't fit in the Venn diagram of this, you almost certainly don't know who he is. If you're not on YouTube,
yeah,
and you don't know and you don't follow video games, then you don't know who PewDiePie is. Like I guarantee there are very few people who do neither of those and know who he is, even if they're active internet users.
I disagree. I think that if you use YouTube, even if you're not into video games, a lot of people know who he is.
But no, that's what I
and
said.
if
I
you-
said you have to either be.
Oh, I
someone
thought you were
follows
saying
video
it was inclusive of both of them. Like you.
No, I'm
need
saying
to-
you have to do
Okay.
at least one or the other.
Yes,
And bearing in
yes.
mind too, like I've been using YouTube a lot since for 6 years. Like I've been visiting YouTube basically daily for 6 years, and I only found out who PewDiePie was about 2 months ago.
See, that blows my mind.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's-
crazy to me.
that you
man.
managed to not
But
find out
that's what
about
I'm
that.
saying.
So-
See, he is outside of the circles that I pay attention to, so I had no idea who he was.
But he's so big.
Yes,
that it is
he's
so
very big,
easy.
but his bigness, and granted there are a lot of them, but it still fits into like a fairly easily defined cultural bubble that knows who he is.
My
and,
point
like-
is that his videos get so many views that you're likely to come upon them even if it's not related to what you're looking at. Because
I'm
that's the
sure
way
I-
YouTube works. Like
Yeah,
you've seen his videos here and there. You just didn't pay any attention to him.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that I was probably was recommended PewDiePie videos
Exactly.
on YouTube quite a lot. But had you asked me who's PewDiePie, I would have said, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah. That's fair, And I'm not trying to do an all-inclusive thing like, I mean, I guess maybe I phrase it like that because I'm stupid, but you know, PewDiePie is very, you know, if you know a YouTube personality, it's probably PewDiePie, uh, just by probability of him being as big as he is.
Yep, he's huge, man.
Because he's the most subscribed to guy on YouTube.
So that's the end of this Sleeping Dog DLC, by the way.
Oh, is it? I was wondering why we were at a black screen.
Well, I'm back in the game now, so hopefully.
No, we're at a black screen.
Oh, great.
You
Oh,
remember
there we
when the
go.
biggest
Okay, it's
YouTuber
delay.
was Fred?
It was the 13 or 30-second delay. What now?
Do you remember when the biggest YouTuber was Fred?
I don't even know who Fred is.
I don't know who Fred is either.
Fred was at the time like a young boy who had a filter that made his voice sound really high pitched, and he would do these really, really like eccentric videos. But again, this is, I think, sort of the nature of YouTube. Is the biggest YouTube stars have always been powered by the youngest generations that were using them, and that's who Fred was. Fred was really big, and he was really popular with like 5 to 10-year-olds, and he was the biggest
Wow.
YouTuber for like a couple of years.
Huh, that's interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Me neither.
Well, fascinating. But yeah, we've talked about that way too long. We should actually probably talk a little bit about Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. This is the third game in like a year.
Yeah, I think it is. Within 12 months, I think that they're all going to have come out. The story here says that, yeah, it was released in August 2014, the original Five Nights at Freddy's, which is even later than I thought. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was released in November, and this one is probably going to be available in the next few months.
Unreal.
So, you want to talk about making a killing? The guy who came out with the idea of Five Nights at Freddy's has made a killing, you know, and it's definitely been helped along by YouTubers who play those sorts of games. Is where I was going with, you know, the original thought on that. But Five Nights at Freddy's, I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a phenomenon. That's overstating it. But just the way that it's kind of gone viral is crazy.
Yeah, I'm highly surprised. Oh, by the way, the name of this DLC is Nightmare in North Point, not Year of the Snake.
Okay.
Or it was. Sorry about that.
Was
You're
Year of the
the-
Snake the tournament DLC?
Yeah, that's the one on the island.
Okay, because I was thinking it might have been, but I just thought I was confused. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, if you haven't had enough of giant, well, mechanoid monsters, gosh, what is it called? The little, like, Chunky Cheese.
Like, mechanized
Yeah, it's not mechanized, though. I can't think of the name for those type of
puppets.
puppets. But anyway, if you haven't had enough of those things killing you, then you can also take on a part-time job at the wonderful pizza / birthday joint Five Nights at Freddy's when Five Nights at Freddy's 3 comes out in a few months. I'll probably watch someone play at least it for, you know, an episode or two. Because it is kind of entertaining to see what those games come out with.
You'll never go
But-
to Chunky Cheese again.
Not really, but
Because
actually, I probably won't anyway, just because I'm too old for that. But yeah, maybe if my
you
eventual
have kids,
nephew
man.
has a birthday that I need to go to, I'll go to Chunky Cheese's. But
Have a slice of pizza.
that's right. And I'll be like, man, this pizza's real bad.
Yeah. You'll be
Yeah,
thinking,
likely.
man, I wish I had Pizza Hut.
Yeah, really.
Making it great.
Anyway, let's move on. Japan's
right.
console and video game sales hit a 24-year low in 2014. Ouch. So, yeah,
Yeah, I wish Moose Gallen was here for this story because he's, you know, he loves all things Japan, all things Japanese, especially the video game industry. But it's crazy to me that consoles are just not doing well over there.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's because, I guess it's not that strange if you think about it. Though, actually, I guess the Wii U actually had a pretty good year, so maybe it is kind of strange.
Yeah,
And, you know, the 3DS is still good, and they love both of those systems because they're Nintendo.
that is true.
I don't know, man. That is kind of weird because, again, Nintendo had a good year. It was not a great year for PS4 or Xbox One, but
No. No, they didn't do too well over there.
that's a crazy statistic there.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean, especially considering, PlayStation is native to Japan. But I mean, the
Yeah.
Xbox has never done well over in the Land of the Rising Sun.
Yeah,
so
exactly. But you would
it's-
expect PS4 if someone was going to pick up a next gen platform that wasn't Nintendo, it's going to be PS4, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess
But-
not. Not much anyway.
But yeah, I mean,
That is
Nintendo,
sad, Rice Master.
the Wii U, man, still doing all right.
Yeah, Wii U doing all right. And of course, 3DS always does well over there. They
Oh,
love
yeah,
their
man.
portable systems.
I was gonna say the same thing. Oops, I just ran that dude over.
I'll see you in about 30 seconds.
I'm actually where I need to be. I didn't even realize. But yeah.
To me, you're looking at a vending machine right now.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else to add to this one, or are we just going to talk about, man, sorry, Japan?
Like I said, it's just kind of surprising, but I mean, I guess in a way, the Japanese are always kind of on the go, and so handheld gaming probably makes a lot more sense for them,
Yeah, especially in those packed cities.
Oh yeah, and they've got mobile phone games as well now. I mean, there's lots of alternatives. I don't know that a lot of Japanese people spend a lot of time at home these days.
Yeah, I used to make so much fun of like mobile gaming and stuff, and I'm gonna shame myself here, but I probably spend, if not the most time of my gaming life playing at this point, but some of the most time playing. I spend it playing Love Live, School Idol Festival on the tablet.
Yeah.
I play that game all the time. I love that game.
I mean, it's simple to pick up and play, and that's the reason people like it,
It's a fantastic rhythm game.
Yep.
If you have a mobile device and you like Japanese pop music, you should absolutely look into that game.
Nippon.
There's an event going on right now. I'm gonna get the super rare Maki card, and then I'm gonna go on to get the super rare Nico card. But I'm not gonna hardcore the event to get the second super rare Nico card to idolize it. Everyone knows what I'm talking about right now, right?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take your word for it, though, man.
You don't know? You gotta idolize your Maki. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe when I have a smartphone again, Right
Uh,
now, I have a crappy Walmart phone. Oh,
I'm
it's-
sure the idolizing is a reference to Japanese idols.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
what they call pop stars for some reason.
well, that's a reason. There's a reason that the game is called School Idol Festival. So,
Yes.
Rice Master says at least based Hideo Kojima will save Japanese games, right?
Oh,
To your
so
face.
so true, Rice Master Dave.
And then he said, "It takes a man to admit that's why I admire that." Well, I'm here to serve, Rice Master, and apparently idolize Japanese schoolgirls. But
Who
that's
doesn't
what I do. That's what I do in my free time.
Who doesn't
know.
idolize Japanese schoolgirls? If you're
I don't do that on air.
all right, well, off air,
I
off
mean,
air, who does not do that?
I think plenty of people don't idolize them.
well, that just means that your idol gains another level, so she is a more rare type.
Right,
It's like Pokemon.
right. Gotta
It's
catch,
like
gotta catch them all.
evolution- It's like evolution of Japanese schoolgirls.
Okay, insert reference to cosplaysluts.com here.
Yes. Where's
I like where
Leandro?
this is going. This is more like Vampire Anime Radio right here.
Where's Leandro when you need him?
I miss that guy.
I do too, man. I do too.
Good times, good times. Back before we were all old men.
Good times, great memories.
Hey guys,
What's up?
the PlayStation Now streaming service is going to launch on January 13th. That's just a few days.
Yeah, it's coming up, man. They've been trying to charge people to play their beta service for what, like 6 months now?
Good job, Sony.
Like,
Good job.
hey, pay to test this out.
And then tell us that our shit is overpriced that you paid for. What?
Yeah, I decided not to take that deal.
Yeah, probably a good idea. It didn't sound like a great idea, but
I mean, there's going to be some cool stuff with it now that you're going to have the monthly fee, which, how much is that? Like 19 a month?
$19.99 for 1 month and 3 months for $44.99.
Yeah,
So you save a little bit of money if you commit for 3 months.
I would go with the monthly membership. I mean, I feel like all the content you could want to play on there you can probably get through. You know, I don't know everything that's going to be on there, but I know they're going to have some, you know, God of War titles and things like that. I guess.
I'll have to see what's there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a very interesting concept. I like the idea of, you know, being able to pay for a service and like Netflix, be able to stream whatever I want. It's pretty cool. Is it going to be profitable? I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's the big question because they got to make money off this. But I know
Sony
they paid
sure hope so.
they paid a lot of money to gain the Gaikai service.
That was a long time ago now.
Yep, we covered that.
Yeah, we did. Years ago. My God.
We've been doing this show a long time.
Yeah.
We've been on for years.
What?
It's a Family Guy reference. One of the new.
Okay. I didn't get that at all. No wonder.
Yeah,
It's TV, man. I don't watch TV.
that's true. We've been watching I guess technically the last season since it's Netflix, but been watching some Family Guy. Went through that new season, and anyway, it's okay. But
Yeah. So you didn't change your opinion on it finishing it, huh? Because that's basically what you told me. Family Guy was like when I saw you. Like November, I think it was.
yeah, and of course you saw me on New Year's.
Oh yeah, but we didn't talk about Family Guy then.
Yeah, yeah, we actually did finish it.
I gotcha. So they didn't change your mind.
I mean, it's the last couple episodes were pretty funny, but hey, man, we're just going from topic to topic here now. So
Well, you know, it's the end of the show, so that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. But Sony's online service, I don't know, man. It's honestly, I would probably be more interested in Microsoft is doing this because I feel like the last generation Xbox had such an incredible library of games.
It depends on the type of genres that you're interested in.
Yeah,
If you were into FPSs, the 360 was king. If
360
you were
just-
into JRPGs, then PS3 was the way to go.
yeah, that is true. There was a serious lack of JRPGs on that machine.
Yeah, same thing with like rhythm games and basically the very Japanese type of titles
Right.
were more on the PlayStation 3 and even more on the Vita. The Vita is basically the king of the strange Japanese game at this point.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you want those niche titles, man, that's where you gotta go.
Yep.
Is it niche or niche? I don't know
Uh,
the proper pronunciation. Adam,
I kind of go back and forth.
Adam, you
I think
probably
it's-
know.
I think it's niche.
Niche, I think, is more correct.
Okay. Was not sure about that.
I don't know.
I speak English good.
I
think
gotta go to,
niche
like,
is
dictionary.com.
closer to the foreign word from which we stole that word.
Oh, hey, you know, that's how we roll.
That's America.
America!
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Here to save the motherfucking day, yeah! This is a
America.
kid-friendly show.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bring your children
Yes.
to listen to Rare Drop Gaming.
And your grandma.
Yeah, you know, we welcome both young and old here.
We do.
But that's it.
We don't
for-
discriminate.
That's it for Rare Drop Gaming.
That was our last story, huh?
Yep.
I didn't do very good with
And it
that
wa-
closing.
Did with the bang, man.
I'm the one who put this format together. So.
No, not
I
really.
don't want to
It's-
know your name. All I want. Bang, bang,
It's
bang.
bang, bang. Hey, if you were interested in the PlayStation Now streaming service, you
Oh.
can still get in on the beta test. You know, which I imagine that your subscription would carry through into the the live. I have no idea how that works though.
I don't know
Um,
either, man.
Either way, it goes live January 13th, and PS4, PlayStation 3, Sony Bravia TVs, Vita, and PlayStation TV devices all will have that available. So there you go.
Yep. That'll be cool.
Yep. That's pretty much it. I think we covered everything.
All right, man. Well, Waishin is gonna bust a cap in some fools if he doesn't die here. There
Bust
they
the
go.
cap in that ass.
That guy goes over the rail, and yeah, it's been fun as always, man. And hopefully we'll come back next month with less technical glitches. We still got some things to work on.
Yeah, we'll
But,
work on the bit rate next time. I guess we'll have to go lower.
Yeah, but thanks for the people for bearing with us.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching Race Master.
Yes, we appreciate it, man.
He says he has not enjoyed a podcast in like 6 years. Thanks.
Hey,
you
awesome.
bet. Glad to be your your 6-year Not really annual, but make it a ritual. So in 6 years from now, you can listen to another podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of
man.
make a tradition.
Yeah, there's still some good ones out there. You just gotta find a good one.
Yeah, I
It
don't
can
really
be- it
listen to
can be
many
difficult.
podcasts these days either.
I still
I did
listen
listen-
to my base few.
Do you listen to Between the Ropes still?
Not frequently. Every now and again.
I haven't listened to it since I saw that Fritz got that new co-host, and I was like, yeah, he's okay, but it's not really funny anymore. So
He tries really hard. You know,
does he?
he's gotten better.
Okay,
and
well, that's
and
good.
he's my friend on Facebook, so I like him.
Okay. Oh, he's your friend and your quote unquote friend.
Yes. Oh God, I'm being burned alive.
I just see you stuck at a a screen that's not moving, and now you shot a dude. Now you're suddenly running up the stairs. There we go.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, but
But I should probably end the podcast.
yeah, it's getting kind of late, so
We can just ramble on forever.
that's what we
But
do
we
here,
should.
man. That's what we do.
So, guys, thanks for joining me. It's been fun.
It's been a lot of fun. Looking forward to next time, man, and hopefully in about a week, 2 weeks at most. But we're trying to crank these out weekly now to the best of our ability.
Yeah, it all depends on everyone's schedules because, work and shit.
Yes, yeah, that happens.
It does. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for listening, and we will see you all next time.
Jamais.
Later.